keys to a lasting partnership: devotion and commitment. No other person exists in the romantic realm other than my partner. I look at no other person in those eyes. Only they exist. Something that's a huge problem nowadays is people believe that the perfect partnership exists. And their definition of perfect is actually somebody who has sex with me whenever I want, somebody who is always kind to me, somebody who is always ready to listen to my problems, somebody who is always ready to be whatever I want them to be in the moment that I want them to be it. People think of perfection as somebody who makes me happy. Who makes me happy. If they make you happy, that means you weren't happy and then they create your happiness. Do not place that burden, that responsibility that is meant for yourself upon another individual. Everybody believes the next one is it. You're in partnership and then there's some friction. And then the way the universe is designed, you see somebody beautiful. And then, they have all of these qualities. Stop fantasizing. Kill the fantasy. It is illusion. It is complete illusion. It is delusion. The mind is not your friend when it runs wild. The mind is meant to be a tool. It was never meant to be the master. Stop letting it be the master. It's whispering little thoughts into you, and then you feed them. Don't feed them. Train that mind to be your bitch. Train that mind to be in your control. Don't be in control of it. Because the mind picks up on your slightest cues of annoyance. And then it's like, isn't my partner annoying? And then you have this back and forth conversation with your mind. You consider them thoughts, but it's a back and forth conversation with this mind, which can be looked at as another entity. The pure you doesn't have the mind. The mind is part of the body. It's part of the human experience. The mind is not you, just as the body is not you. The mind is like a little powerful entity that it's a yes man. It spits back whatever you say. So as soon as you say I'm annoyed, it's like, yeah, that's annoying. But as soon as you're feeling bliss, you're doing something super fun, it's like, yeah, this is fun. It's just along for the ride. Don't listen to it. Don't allow it to be the counterpart that you're using to degrade your own relationship. Because you say, oh, I'm annoyed. Oh, she did this. Oh, this happened. Oh, this didn't happen. And then the mind will refeed that back. It's just a copycat little yes man. So be conscious of this, that the mind can be a friend or a foe. Make it your friend. Train it to be your friend. If you feel annoyed, that's totally okay, and that is normal. You are going to feel annoyed. Women do things beyond women. Partnership does things that are a mirror reflection, that are showing you unhealed parts in yourself. If you were healed, it wouldn't bother you. That's being real. If you were healed, whatever she just did would not bother you. Unless it's in the realm of like cheating or something like that. But hopefully we've developed to a point to where we don't have that type of partnership. And if we're not that way within ourselves, more than likely we will not attract that type of partnership. But anyways, for the most part, your partner is going to annoy you. They're going to bring about things within you that need to be healed. That is the point of partnership. Change your definition of the perfect partner. Make your definition of the perfect partner whatever you want, but make it suit you. Don't make the perfect partner the one who gives you a blowjob the moment that you want it and just will deal with all of your bullshit and will say nothing about it and will just allow you to be stagnant. Don't want that. Don't make that your definition of perfect. Make your definition of perfect realistic and make it real. This is what I make it. The perfect partner to me is the one who will love me unconditionally. The perfect partner is the one who will show me what needs to be shown so I may heal and have a more blissful existence within myself. The perfect partner is the one who can show me the mirror, who could bring the mirror to me and show me the image of what I am, so I can see what it is from an outside perspective and heal it. God uses partnership as the single best tool to help you heal yourself. There is no greater tool other than family, and children. And by family, I mean the wife and child. No greater tool. Because there's nobody that you let so deep and on such different levels. You're not having sex with your friends. You're not dealing with your friends' bullshit. You don't have to deal with all of your friends constantly, day in, day out. It is the very unique circumstance of your guru. The relationship can be the guru, meaning dispeller of darkness. The illuminator, one who puts light, gets rid of the darkness, Because we want our darkness illuminated. We want to see where we are being in disharmony so we can reach harmony. It's the perfect plan for everything. You want your darkness illuminated because it makes you make more money. It makes you more aware. It makes you have a better time with your life. It makes life more fun and more enjoyable. So make these your definition of partnership, that she brings that mirror, that your partner brings that mirror, that your partner shows you things that need to be shown, that your partner has a good time with you, that your partner supports you, that your partner loves you. Let's change our definition to something realistic. I see all of the time, and even I've done it in the past, of I wanted my partner to make me happy. I wanted them to complete me. No. Fill your own cup and make your love overflow, the love that you give to your partner and the world. Don't make it to where your partner needs to pour inside of you. Don't give them a job. Their love needs to be a gift, not a job. The difference between a gift and a job is a gift is given because it wants to be given. It needs to want to be given. It can't just be this duty. It has to be wanted to be given. And the way that she will want to give her love is when you want to give yours. It's a tennis match, a back and forth, a 50-50, and at times 80-20, and at times 90-10. Just go with the flow. But the masculinity, we have some structure to it. So flow is good, but it's more feminine. But have structure, have an idea, have some composure. So yeah, just wanted to bring to the realm that don't expect perfect partnership to be what you think it is. It's not that. And somebody else is going to come along and be more anything, be more beautiful, be more kind, be more whatever. Somebody will be the next blah, blah, blah. But if you're always chasing, always looking outside, firstly, you can only see it if you're looking outside. Be conscious of that. You can only see other people's view, what other people offer and are in a potential partnership if you are looking there. Don't look there. Commit. Build yourself to a particular strength. Build yourself, do constant ceremony, constant practice, and have a focus on attracting your partner. And then when that partner comes and is so obviously God-led, which is what's going to happen, you will work on yourself for potentially years. This is how it happened for me. I worked on myself for a year and a half, close to 2 years, of not having sex with anyone, being really focused on my life, being devoted to my life, practices every day. Every night I was sitting with the moon, chatting with the moon. Every day I was talking to the trees. I was tapped into nature, which is being Native American, 25% Native American. That is like, this is my thing. being out in nature, being with the trees. So I really connected to my roots. I connected to myself, and I put this intention every day. I made a chart that listed every quality that I want within my beloved. So basically it was just all qualities of love. Someone who cares about themselves, someone who's caring. I mean, there was 200 individual traits on there. You know, who is loving, who is motherly, who is kind, who is progressive, who believes in God, who has a daily practice, who wants to push me forward, who supports me, who supports my art, you know. So have an idea of who you want. Practice having that by feeling the feelings of, I know she's coming. You know, I did this every day for a year and a half. And a year and a half, that's pretty quick, the way I see it. If you got $1 million in a year and a half, you freaking kicked butt. If you got a college degree in a year and a half, you kicked butt. You know, a year and a half is no time. But don't have a time frame on it. Just have consistency, momentum, diligence, have grit, have discipline, have commitment. Wow, I just saw such a cool car. And I don't really care about cars. Have commitment and devotion. And then you will create commitment and devotion. Because commitment and devotion, you know, are the keys to a lasting relationship. You need to just choose. Let yourself create the partnership through you doing you being on your daily practice, you being in your heart, and just living your life. And then when it becomes very obvious and God-led that this person comes into your life, and then you start partnership and it feels right, that's it. Allow God's gift to be God's gift. God brings it to you, and then it is in your hands. Now it is your duty to create partnership. It is not easy. Sometimes will be easy, but sometimes will be difficult. Allow the difficult, which really is just showing a mirror, which is just allowing you to expand. Expansion is painful. Expansion is difficult. But we came to expand. We're ever-expanding beings, you know? And actually, looking outside of partnership for another thing, that's a desire for expansion. Because you're thinking somebody else will be more. They won't. You need to be more. You be more, and then your partnership will be more. But don't expect of your partner. Just love her. Just be with her. Be your masculine, and she will be your feminine. Or whatever type of partnership you're in. Be in your feminine, he will be in his masculine. You know, same-sex relationships, it works the same. Generally, there's a dominantly masculine and a dominantly feminine. It's light, dark, positive, negative. It's nothing bad or good. It's just what is. You know, there's always the polarity. Whether same-sex partnership or whatever. So yeah. Let's just wrap this up by saying, don't give your partner the job of making you happy. Make yourself happy. And allow your partner to be another conduit that brings you closer to God. Let your partnership be a ever-expanding mechanism for you. They are there for your expansion. You are there for their expansion. You hold space for one another. You be a rock for one another. You be committed and devoted to one another. Don't look outside. Don't look for somebody else to be something else for you. Allow them to be your partner. Commit. Be devoted. Nobody else exists in that realm. Because when you have your focus and your momentum upon one person, everything builds with them. When you want a huge goal in your life and you let it, you know, like you want this thing, you need to let it be everything. You need to let that goal be the main focus. As soon as you bring the focus into other realms, it's like a jack of all trades versus a complete professional in one trade. You know? It's better to just focus your energy. Like, in a job. You know, I do carpentry. But if I did carpentry 1 year, plumbing 1 year, electric 1 year, videography 1 year, did this 1 year, I'm never going to build a momentum with a single career. So I can get paid a little bit for 10 jobs. But since I focused on carpentry and I did carpentry for 10 years, now I get paid as a high-end carpenter because I dedicated and devoted and put my focus on one avenue. That is your partnership. Don't be dropping little bits of romantic energy to many partners. Put it into one. Devote your focus to one and then build this beaming ray of light relationship with one person. That is how partnership is meant to be, and that is what's being destroyed by society right now. People think polygamy and hookup culture is the way. It is not. You will find constant disappointment because you're trying to be a jack of all trades. You're trying to suppress your emotions. Don't suppress. Be with one person. Commit. Be strong. Be the human being that God created you to be. Not the weak one that's, well, I'm feeling this, so I'm going to start putting my focus over here. Be disciplined. Be devoted. Be committed. Happiness will come no other way. And you could waste a whole lifetime trying to figure that out. Or you can realize that nobody will be enough. Nobody will be perfect. Nobody will, do everything that you think should be done. Don't think it should be done only one particular way. Be malleable. Be an allowance of God's plan. Be committed. Be devoted. Build the momentum. Enjoy those great loving moments and learn from the difficult moments. But understand, there is no partner where there will be no difficult moments. Focus on positive, be realistic about the negative, but don't let the negative consume you. Commitment and devotion. Let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you're in a polygamous relationship and you're like, this isn't true because yada yada. Tell me what you think. I'm open to it. I'm in a monogamous partnership. I do not believe in polygamy. I do not believe it can work. But I want to hear whatever anybody has to say. I'm always open to these ever-expanding views. Life is full of different perspectives, and I want to hear them. Let me know what you think, what you felt, what you agree with, disagree with. Let me know in the comments. I love y'all. Peace.